this is just a Good Friday Prison Planet Smudge, whatever that means. Get together, have a chat. Hi Chloe, how you doing? This is just a chat show, so more comments you make, more interesting it'll be. Gonna put the invite up there, and we'll see what happens. Hey Squirrel Sniper, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's turn that down a little bit more. So hopefully you guys enjoyed your week. I hope everybody got Good Friday off. We're coming up on Easter Sunday. Greetings. I've been doing research into radar systems and wireless and all that kind of good stuff. I don't know that my research is really going to get me anywhere. I like this one, Mac. I was searching up Macintosh is one of the abbreviations, but everybody knows that Mac for Macintosh is an abbreviation, but Mac in all caps is an acronym for Media Access Control Address. I don't know why they don't have an A on there, but Media Access Control Address. So it should be MACA, shouldn't it? Like MACA. Let's see, where was that? Yeah, Mac address. Well, I searched Mac, it gave me Macintosh. Not my fault. That's the computer's fault. Yeah, I'm fine. Just throwing my keyboard around. My cords, I haven't figured out. I had to get a new computer a few days ago. Couldn't even get into the heck is going on there? Couldn't even get into DOS or anything. It just error, system error. Planted many trees this week. Had a celebration day midweek. Nice. Marconi? Marconi? Yeah, Marcon. What is it? Marconi? Yeah, I don't. I haven't looked into that. The Marcone thing. That guy who's married to a lady who's 24 years older or something. I do like showing this visual. ECOG, neural stimulation, muscle stimulation. Love what they're putting out there and telling us that they can do is amazing. But I've been looking into the radar systems like that. This is a small scale nanotech, but the radar systems are what interacts with it. Yeah, radar and radio. Yeah, they use it all. Looking into diamond dust now for it can be used as a sensor. The light refracts off it differently, and you can map it. But these neutrino detectors too are very interesting, because neutrinos do interact with some particles, but only a few. Yeah, right. Yeah, triangulation, troposcatter. I don't know what troposcatter means. That's a cool one. I don't know if you guys can read that. How do I... Hold on. How do you zoom in on this? Again, it's a new computer, so... Oh, there we are. Yeah, the big problem... Well, there's a lot of problems I have with this. Gastrointestinal diagnosis. My God. Apparently, all they need is a few few particles on your skin to induce a lot of these things. Not all of them, but many of them. They can detect the the environment around you, the gases, heavy metals. They can do a geo. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. Oh yeah, okay. Bouncing the radar in the atmosphere. Yeah. But it just amazes me what they can do, how far they've taken this technology. Um, it's pretty amazing. This is this is just the well, muscle stimulation. That takes it to a whole different level. These are the things they can affect: is your pulse rate, heart rate, respiration, phonation, facial expressions, blood pressure, joints movement, gesture, muscle movements, and they can tell your body temperature. It's just amazing. Like they have the ability to, like they've got your digital twin, right? Um, that was in 1940, right? I know it's now it's gone absolutely insane. Squirrel Sniper. Hi, Elderberry. Good to see you. Oh yeah, Squirrel Sniper. I better mod you up there. That way, when I do put the slow mode on, it shouldn't affect you. But I'm amazed at what they can do. It's see, I thought for years that I was just a passive uh, victim of what was going on. I had no idea that I was actively being used for the system. That kind of set it into a new direction for me. Became very personal then. Like I took it personally when it was affecting me, but because I was losing teeth, having headaches. But when I found out that it was that I was being used and that they're going further, um, they are they trying to control the ideomotor effect, sometimes also called the ideomotor reflex or the ideomotor response. Let's check that out. What's ideomotor effect? Ideomotor phenomena. The phenomena is a physical phenomena wherein a subject makes motions unconsciously. Okay. Also called ideomotor response. Yeah, that would be one of the responses. I've had several effects uh, from that where they've augmented some of my body. I had a hip. I sat down outside a power station near my place, and my hip went out of joint. You could just hear it. I sat down. There was no particular reason for it, but the muscle just pulled the entire hip joint out. It was the strangest thing. I'd never experienced anything like that. It was like they hit a particular set of muscles that just pulled it right out of joint. For that entire day, that leg was really bad shape. So I'm pretty sure that what I'm doing doesn't quite stop them. The grounding doesn't seem to stop them from doing what they're doing to us. Although that was before I started grounding on a massive scale. Um, so that could be one of the effects if you're ungrounded. What kind of smudge do we want to do? I gotta go grab a smudge stick. We're gonna do a smudge. Let's change this up. Let's see, Mac, Sky Ice. Oh, here was a good one. I like this graphic. Hold on, I'll explain this in a minute. Took me a while to search that out. There it is. That's an antenna array for your cell phone. Now, it's nothing like the array in your cell phone at the moment, but apparently you can get this somehow. I don't know how you get it. Oh, thanks, Richard. This is a 5G steerable antenna. Steerable. It actually goes up to 28G. Let me see here. Can we go back? Yeah. I'll show you that. The search I did. So let's go and look at this. This is IEE again. We're running into this IEE a lot. So beam steering antenna for 5G mobile phones. So these are coming to your phone eventually. Now the 5G steering, as far as I understand it right now, is only deployed in the antennas. Like in the towers and that, and the mounts, the building mounts they put up. But these 5G steerable can be adapted for your cell phone. They don't come with it. I don't know if they're going to put them out. It would make sense if they did, because they could do a lot more with that than the current antennas. Hi, James. It's not porn. I never do porn. Just some dragon porn of it occasionally. I dabble. Oh yeah, the IEEE is going to merge. Well, they're basically DARPA, really. The IEEE. That's where a lot of their funding is going to be coming from, because they're doing all the research into like everything that we have is all military. It's not. It doesn't come out of just the world and people wanting to make TVs and antennas and stuff. It all comes out of the military. So are they absorbing a company into the military? Let's check out IEE merger. Yeah, with that muscle control, that's a good one, because they can make you do just about anything. Once they get, and you don't need the graphene really. Your skin's enough, but your skin's a good enough antenna for muscle control, I think. This is some speculation on my part, but I think they can do it. IEE merger. Oh, no, not IEEE. IEEE. 63. Let's check news. Huh. Nothing up here. Geothermal energy application. Liquid circuits enable brain limiting. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's take a look at this. Hold on. I love these guys. They're awesome. Yeah, the predominant theory on the eclipse is that they're going to practice martial law. Um, will liquid circuits enable brain limiting computers? New microchips shuffle around ions like synapses in the human brain. Gee, I wonder where they got the model for that. Liquid circuits mimic a synapse in the brain, can for the first time perform the kind of logical operations undergoing modern computers. New study finds. Yeah, I've been, unfortunately, well, I put this idea out there myself, but I'm sure that somebody else thought of it. The only way to really get a AI, artificial intelligence, is to have a learning computer, a learning model outside of the computer autonomously. And this type of a thing could do it. It in a liquid or a gelatin suspense. Liquid circuits would be a good way to go to create an art. Yeah, right, like blood. Um, that would be perfect for a computer intelligence to break out of the machine and start actually learning. Right. Well, they could make, if you connected the computer and artificial intelligence to like a gelatin structure with a suspension of metals in it, it could electromagnetically form those into chains, making veins, arteries, connections, synapses, all of the processes that could be done in the human body could be done in a liquid suspension with metals and other things, other elements. It's the 17th of March, the day the world was officially locked down. Yeah, no coincidences, eh, squirrel? Right? I'm a country boy from Texas. They can try martial law, however, they'll be greeted by fucker. I hope so. That's my hope. Hi, Off the Hook. Good to see you. Yeah, that's interesting. So they locked us down with martial law pretty much in 2020 there. Now they're going to do it in 2024. That's interesting. Hi, Brian Metz. Good to see you. You haven't been around for a while. Oh, yeah. I heard that before, Squirrel Sniper. That's a really cool one. I think they probably planned it that way. Oftentimes, I think that they use these things like the Bible and that. They seem to be more of a guide instead of a prophecy. Hey, Brian. What happened then, Brian? You got to give us a little bit of a clue. Let me mod you up there, Brian. Disaster. Let's see, 592 AD. Let's see, what happened in 592? Emperor Maurice reigns the Byzantine stronghold. Um, Singidunum, okay, modern Belgrade, from the Avars. Year 592 was a leap year, starting on a Tuesday of the Julian calendar. The denomination 592 for this year has been used since early medieval. Might not be what you want. Britain's history. Britain's hidden history. Okay. Okay. So was that the battle that I read about there? 562. I got it wrong. 592. Dyslexia, eh? '62 A.D. What happened in 562 A.D.? Emperor Justinian signs a peace treaty with the Persian Empire. The status quo ante is restored, with modern Georgia in Byzantine hands. Belarus stands trial. Belisarius, sorry, stands trial for corruption in Constantinople, possibly with Procopius, acting as prefectus urbi. He is found guilty and sent to prison. Or 536. Okay. Let's try 536. Let's see what happened then. Oh, there we go. There's disaster. Okay, we got it. We got it. We're there. Volcanic winter of 536. Is that the one? Let's see. Let's share that. Where are we there? The volcanic winter of 536 was the most severe and protracted episode of climate cooling in the northern hemisphere in the last 2,000 years. So let's see. It is thought that a volcano is to blame for the dark age of famine and plague that shaped the world order today. This volcanic winter was caused by an eruption with several possible locations proposed in various continents. Which volcano caused? I don't think they know. El Salvador, Krakatoa, or New Guinea. They don't know. They don't really know. Yeah, they've covered it up mostly, I bet. Yeah. The correct year is 562. Okay. All right, let's check out 562. I thought we did. Yeah, we did. The 536 was much better. That was the beginning of the Dark Ages, I guess. 522 was a Phoenix year. Okay. You just cut yours off. Oh, mine's getting good and long too. We'll have to see how long it goes. Depends on what Mrs. Max says, so I don't know. We'll see. She's okay with it so far. She hasn't said cut it off yet. I'll wait a couple weeks after she tells me to cut it off. Yeah, I got a couple of gray spots there. I got a dark patches right there. It's kind of neat. Dark on the bottom. See, it's like a skunk stripe, eh? Uncategorized, the comet of 592 AD. Yeah, right. I don't know about our chronology at all. They don't even know our early history, so let's see what we got here. I haven't done my smudge yet. Hi, Max. Is it time? Okay. The comet of 5. See, they were saying it could have been volcanoes. Now they're going for comet. Thanks, Max. And then a star of enormous size appeared to some guy, having a single shaft. In the head of the shaft, a ball of fire in shape of a dragon. From the dragon's jaws, 2 beams went upward, the one beam reaching towards the farthest part of the flank, the other beam towards the Werden, which split into several smaller beams. And Yithr and all who saw the spectacle feared, and they asked the wise men what it might mean. And Myrddin wept and said, O nation of Britannia, now are ye bereft of emirs, something, a loss that cannot be replaced. Wow. Okay. Well, there's some video or, what's that? Evidence? Okay. Go on. Go over there. Go over there. Hey, what's happening here? Ain't no woman gonna tell me to cut it off. I do me. What's that? On the 8th of next month, during totality, we get a look. Yeah. Same comet as now? Maybe. I don't know. 1746 was a Phoenix year. No. Please just stay there, and I will pet you, okay? Uh-oh. What's that? Sorry, it's a new computer. It's making noises. I don't know what's going on here. It's trying to notify me of something. No. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. If you want to get laid, James. Sometimes you do things, you know. No, my wife wouldn't care. She'd just pretend she's not with me. Yeah, but they're claiming now that this is to practice martial law. I don't know. That's the predominant theory, that the eclipse is going to be a good practice for martial law. Let's see. 563. Okay. Morgan's History of Britain. Cool. Looks like they've done a lot of work behind that. Don't know that there'd be any actual proof other than this. What's this? Frankish historian Gregory of Tours describes the cosmic event thus. The same year 2 islands were consumed by fire which fell from the sky. They burned for several whole days, so that they were completely destroyed, together with the inhabitants and their flocks. Those who sought refuge in the sea and hurled themselves heading into the deep died an even worse death in the water to which they had thrown themselves, whilst those on land who did not die immediately were consumed by fire. All were reduced to ash, and the sea covered everything. Many maintain that the portents, which I have said earlier that I saw in the month of October, when the sky seemed to be on fire, were really the reflections of this conflagration. Wow. I don't know. Are we going to get a comet in the sky at the same time? Yeah, I think it is the same shit, Tards, Brian. I think it's the same, and the same technology. I think they used microwave technology in the past, at least some of it. Some of the technology they used to take people down. Hmm. Well, desert, the one like the Arabian or the Sahara Desert there, I think that was used to be an ocean bed. But things like Death Valley, I think that's a dried up inland sea. There's the Salton Sea, that's drying up now. Yeah, there's so many different ways that things happen too. Really, that story sounds like Ragnarok almost. That looks like a face, doesn't it? Looks like a petrified face right there. I didn't notice that before. But look at that image. You can see a nose, I guess a jaw, an eye, and a melted head. I don't know. That's about it for pareidolia for me. But it does look like a head. That's a cool article. Let's see. Let's see. Thereby giving academic weight. Hmm. Archaeological evidence of vitrification of several ancient hill forts and stone structures in these islands gives compelling authority to the contention that Britain and Ireland were devastated by this comet. Wow. Yeah, even if it just passed by, like if it goes through the atmosphere, it'll burn you up. Hmm. Brittany and other parts of what was known as the Cambrian or ancient Kumeric Empire. So devastated was their homeland by the fireball um, that must have scorched the earth at temperatures exceeding 10,000 centigrade before causing the boiling seas to cover the land and fatally toxic fallout in the air that rendered previously bountiful western islands uninhabitable for between 7 and 11 years, as well as the vitrification of every stone structure in the comet's path. The photographs below are taken of limestone corner in a Northumberland clearly shows Frankish historian. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely some melted rock there. Yeah, the underground dwellings, yeah. There are a lot of those around the world. You know, we think that they were to hide from enemies, but, you know, hiding from natural disasters is probably more likely, you know. These comets and shit come by, planets and other things, and they really screw up the world. We used to have a thick atmosphere, probably. Yeah, I think so, Brian. Maybe not our ancestors, though. What if it's just a group of us? Hi, G. Hi, G. Good to see you. Yeah, we got lost somehow. I think it was on purpose. Right? Our up and ups understand. I'm completely sure that they understand what a fasces is. I think they understand um, exactly. And yeah, this bugs me. I'm proud of myself for discovering this, but it bugs me. Bugs me to no end because how long have they known? Right? Obviously, for a long time. Right here, that's that device there. That's probably enough to take out a small village or an army. With what he's got there, see that in the back there? Let's see if we can go in. Oops. See that there? That's what I believe is a capacitor. Now, a capacitor can be a little tiny thing, you know, the size of the top of that pen, and that will give you a hell of a jolt. That'll send you jumping and hipping across the room. That thing is that big around. 6 inches looks like. 5, 6 inches. And around 2 feet long. How much energy do you think is going to be in there? Right? Exactly, Squirrel Sniper. They've had this tech. Hey, Scotty boy. Hey, Unacceptable. They've had this technology for a long time. I don't think there's anything new about the microwave. I think that's exactly what they're doing to us now. Same damn thing. They're not creative, they're not new. They're using the same technology. See he's wearing a coat, right? Let me explain this. Ignore everything about him. He's wearing a coat, he's dressed. All of this here, all of this is all technology. This is inside a microwave. There's a magnetron. You can look it up. Magnetron is what drives the microwave. It's basically a cylinder with a bunch of holes cut in it. And it's got a slight vacuum chamber and a post. And you put energy through it, and it creates swirls of free electrons, and they collect on a post that you put out the side in a bell. Man. It's nuts what they do, what they done. Yeah, it'll cook you well done, right? Anyway, I've done shows on that. How the Fasces is a microwave weapon. You could probably just point one. Hey, Seven Serpents. Point one at a city and cause the plague. Point one at an army at the beginning of a battle. For a film, my sister's teaching. Yeah, it was like a bomb. Yeah, and I bet it wasn't that big. Probably not that big. You don't want to play with those capacitors. They can really damage you. Although I really would like to try to make one, just to see if it works. They even have there's a slight vacuum in a microwave, and in the image, you can see that he's got a leather case for the device, and that's so that he can cover it over and create a slight vacuum in there that allows the electrons to flow freer. It's yeah, that's a dangerous piece of kit he's got there. If you're not aiming that in the right direction, ooh man. But that's why they have the Fasces with what they say is an axe head. That's another misinformation. It's a bell. It's a bell so that what happens is the post sticks out the side, and the electrons, they'll do it figure eight around the tip of the post. And the only way to get them to go out is to put a bell around it, angling them outwards as they hit the bell. So they bounce off the bell and go out. They try to do their figure eight. Heavy as hell, weighted, but only about the size of a large soda can. Yeah. Yeah, it's a piece of rolled up metal. A big sheet of rolled up metal. And that's why they have the scroll case, or what people think of as a scroll case, right? Well, I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, I that took me a while to figure that out. I went inside because there's no way that that's not a weapon. It's a symbol of power used all over the world. So at one time, people understood what that thing was. They have vids on YouTube, do they? Okay, cool. Oh, a Gauss gun. Okay. What we were talking about the other day. Hmm. See what they say about a Gauss gun. Is that just a Gauss gun? Coil gun. Electromagnetic acceleration. Whereas Gauss gun predate the idea of coil guns. Instead consists of ferromagnets using a configuration. Let's show you some images. There you go. So it's like a magnetic lev train kind of idea. Pushes along with coils. Let's see, what do they have for videos? Arc Flash Labs, portable Gauss rifle. Let's see, let's try that one. That one looks good.
When I made my coil gun video, a couple of you guys didn't think it was big enough.
So let's see what he's got here. I can't play videos. with any sound or anything. Oh, there he's building up his voltage. 385. I don't know how good it is as a tactical gun. If you have to wait for it to charge up. That's pretty cool looking though. Let's see, show it again. So it doesn't really show it that much. Okay, there we go. Home built Gauss gun, there you go. So you can make one of those, I guess. What's that? Mini railgun, yeah, yeah. We're considering them. I'll put the link up again for anyone who wants to pop in. Yeah, I want to, right? That looks cool. Just think you could choose, you could select how hard to hit a target with, you know, how much voltage to use. That'd be really cool. It was raining. Yeah. Well, it's freezing cold over here. Where did I put that? Oh. I wanted to do a smudge. Did I bring it over? I thought I did. Oh well. Here, we'll do a hash smudge. That should work just as well. Hi, Desert Rose. There we go. Did a hash smudge. I couldn't find my other ones, so yeah, that works. You can still count your toes. What's that? There was a document up there. Hold on. What was that? Just a random guy? Okay, we'll check him out. The EM1 railgun from Eraser. Oh, I guess can you buy it? Wow. Okay. Let's see what this is. Ooh, he got blasted. Ooh. Looks like railguns will really send you. Okay. They don't really show you the gun. They don't really, Oh, okay. That's just from a movie. Okay, gotcha. Let's see what else they have. Oh, gotta close up some of these tabs. Hold on. That one I want to keep open. I like that one. Liquid circuits enable brain limiting computers. Wonder if they can squish some of that liquid into your head, eh? I love that movie. Never seen it. I've never seen it. I don't really watch movies, so. Okay, let's go back here. Now, one of these could be fun. And destructive. Now, for I think it's $30,000, you can get a person's MAC address, so you can get their skin code, right? And use beam steering technology to augment them, change them. You could enhance them. This is where it gets interesting, right? They have this augmenting technology where they can augment your cell structure. Which way are they going to take that? Are they going to give you super strength? Are they going to give you heightened adrenaline, heightened senses? Is that what they're going to do? Are they going to make us stronger, better, smarter, and faster with this? Yeah, it looks like they're having a blast. Yeah, only 30,000 for your life code. And then you too can hack into your own body, right? And you could change yourself into pretty much whatever you want. If you can get the coding for fish genes, you could probably augment yourself into humanoid fish. I could see some advantages there, you know? I just want them to leave me alone. Yeah, that's something we haven't experienced for over 100 years, Desert Rose. We grew up in the soup, right? Oh, sky ice data. That's cool. This was an interesting one. Now, how they're using micronized diamonds. So, diamond dust as sensors. So, they can put diamond dust. Yeah, I want those too. Everybody wants those, I think. Doesn't everybody want those? That'd be awesome. Just like put your fist out and shing. Yeah, they didn't have. We weren't in as much soup now as we were then. They've really added to the soup, especially in the past few years, since the '90s and the wireless revolution. Just incredible. The amount of sensor arrays and radar. Well, they're all radar pretty much. Whatever they put up, like the neutrino detector, that's radar. Come on, who are they fooling? Just another type of radar. Yeah, your life code for your freedom? Your fingernails, yeah. Yeah, they could. You could probably do that. You could probably have Wolverine claws if you wanted to. Now, I don't know if they. I don't think they would be made of metal. Although, hey, who am I to limit what they can do, augment you with? I don't know that it wouldn't be possible. Um, they know how to give you cancers. They apparently they know how to grow you interesting new organs. Um, yeah. Um, pretty much if they're telling us that they're looking into this stuff, they've already done it. So, augmenting your organs, giving you cancers, whatever they want, really. 411, redheaded beauty, nice. 411, wow. 4'7" with beautiful nails. Okay. Cloning? I haven't looked into cloning at all, really. Like, I understand a bit about it, but I haven't really looked into that. Another one? Really? Another movie clip? Oh, I think I've seen this one before. Hold on. Isn't that like an artificial girl that blows up or something? Oh, the action starts quickly. I can't play it. I gotta stop playing videos. You can send me information, but I can't keep playing videos. I'll get struck. Live by the saying, fuck around, find out, you'll find a peace that passes all understanding. Yes, I'm short. 4'7" is near a I don't know if 4'7" is midget size. I don't think so. There is a specific height, I believe. Yeah, I think this just turned into a dating site. This, of course, is my main focus. How to stop them from using me as a node. It's that is my main focus at the moment. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I've been trying to get in contact with some people who know more than me, but I don't know if grounding out at the sink or at any of these other nodes will do anything other than alleviate some of the symptoms. She had some huge cheeks, had a kidney problem, but was pure love while she was alive. Aw. It's not a hobbit. A tall hobbit. She's only a hobbit if she's got furry feet. Yeah. I don't know. They get some people. They don't. Like, I got a friend of mine. He plays videos. That's all he does. Never gets popped. I play anything. They're all over me. Yeah, I'm very jealous of everybody else. Why? There's razors. She can shave her feet. You got in trouble at 4 General for climbing the shelf to reach stuff. Oh, that's not good. Does she have furry feet? You know, little toe hair. Everybody's got toe hair, whether you can see it or not. It's there. Mine just happens to be really long. I got some good-looking toe hair. Not hairy. Okay. Well, look, our viewership has gone up. We're talking about toe hair. That's what it is. Yeah, you do. You do too. I'm sure you do. What is that one? Liquid circuits, beam steering, ice data. Was that the one? Oh yeah, smart health. Smart cities. I haven't gone through this document yet. I'm going to. This is uh, this is a scary one. Abstract. In recent years, the healthcare system is undergoing a profound change, shifting from a reactive care, in which people are treated when necessary, to proactive care based on people's involvement with their own health on a daily basis. This innovative model of healthcare provision aims to expand the capabilities of the healthcare system outside hospitals, relying on recent technology advances in the development of smart systems. Ooh. Our paramount importance for this model to be effective is the possibility to access the physiological state of patients in daily life settings, with the purpose of improving diagnostic treatment of disease in a personalized fashion and of empowering people. Oh, yeah, you're going to empower people towards a major awareness in the management of their own health. Flavored. Flavored. Just, dashed on top. Just like chemtrails, dashed on top. Flavored by the latest improvements in both sensors manufacturing. Sensors. Oh, what kind of sensors? Well, the sensors they're using are like graphene oxide, diamond dust, nano tubules, the different types of smart dust they use and employ isn't just graphene, it's all kinds of things. Where were we here? Oh, yeah, flavored by the latest improvements in both sensors, manufacturing, and information and communication technologies through the wireless body network. You present a smart solution for the multi-parametric collection of physiological data. Multi-parametric. Wow. So multifaceted. Let's copy that. Search for Google. So, multi-parametric MRI is a special type of MRI scan that produces a more detailed picture of your prostate gland than a standard MRI does. You usually have MRI scans if a doctor suspects that you have prostate cancer. Say what? What? So why do they want to do that? And collection of physiological data. Okay, let's continue. These systems are constituted by networks of wearable sensors that wirelessly communicate to a central unit, satisfying requirements of portability, non-invasiveness, and real-time continuous monitoring. Now, when they say sensors and wearables, okay, in IEE, okay, these people here who are writing these papers, IEE, sensors and wearables also consist of nanotech, nanodust, smart dust, whatever smart system you want to call it. The aim of this white paper is to highlight the impact of wireless wearable multimodal recordings in healthcare, reviewing the most important applications in today's smart cities. So this is taking control of your health. It's not... Hi, Don. I've grown up since I've gotten to come up with a better processing. Better processing is progress in play, yeah. So I'm going to go through that. And anywhere in these documents you see sensors, non-invasive sensors, wearables. Your nanotech is a wearable. Where are we here? So again, I showed you in the beginning what they can do with graphene oxide. They just need you to breathe in some and get some on your skin to be using graphene oxide as a sensor. All right, smudge time. Microgreens. I've never done them. I've done I do a window garden, I guess you could call it. I like growing mustard. Mustard is a good one. I like mustard leaf and spinach. Getting caught up in shaggy carpet. Yeah, that's the spinning to the side. People turning. You seen those videos of people looking up and starting to turn and then they pass out and die? Apparently that can be the, hey Peachy, how you doing? He is asleep. He's asleep beside me. He came to visit a little earlier. I saw it, thought that was a very productive thing to do, grow anything. Yeah, you can grow quite a bit on your windowsill. It's amazing how much you can get out of it. Especially something like fast growing, like mustard is really fast growing, so. Semi-omnipresent. Yeah. Yeah, I am in several ways, actually. There's Mrs. Max, there's Max, and then there's Max. So, yeah, we're all Max. Even Mrs. Max loves being called Mrs. Max. It's one of her favorite things. So there are a lot of these terms here that I don't even know because I don't have enough medical knowledge. Biophysical. What's an okay EEG? Let's see. Let's type up some of these. What's EEG? Electrocephalogram. Test that measures electrical activity in the brain using small metal discs. Okay. Let's look up another one. So they're measuring the electrical activity in your brain. EOG. EOG. EOG test. There we go. Electrocologram. Okay, I've never heard of that before. Is an electrophysiological test that measures the existing resisting electrical potential between the cornea and the bronch's membrane. This means, wow, transepithelial voltage of bovine retinal pigment epithelium is 6 millivolts. Oh my God. So an EOG test is used to access the function of the pigment epithelium during the dark adaptation. Resting potential decreases slightly and reaches a minimum dark trough after several minutes. Why do they need to know that? ECG? Let's see, where are we here? Let me share this with you. Maybe the shock treatment they used in the old days, yeah. Oh, let me find that again. There it is. ECG. What's an ECG? Electrocardiogram. Records the electrical activity of the heart. That's good. Good to know, right? And why do they need to know that? And an EMG. Electromyography measures muscle response or electrical activity in response to nerve stimulation of the muscle. Tests used help detect neuromuscular abnormalities. During the test, one or more small needles, also called electrodes, are inserted through the skin into the muscle. Let's see, so they've taken that right up to wireless. Awesome. Great job, guys. It's amazing what they can do. Can affect kinetic. So kinematic. So what does kinematic mean? Let's check that out. It's to do with kinetic muscle movement, but anyways, kinematics. Kinematics is the study of motion of mechanical points, bodies, and systems without consideration of their associated physical properties and the forces acting on them. Study is often referred to as geometry of motion, and it models these motions mathematically using algebra. So they want to know your movements. They want to know everything about you. You're very interesting to them. Hey, Nocturnal Frequency. Good to see you. Very, very interested in you. I love this one, muscle movements and muscle stimulation. They can do both. So what things in your body are muscles? Pretty much everything. So they can augment and pretty much mess with anything. Good to see you, Nocturnal Frequency. We were going over this visual here from the IEEE, on graphene-based sensors and health monitoring, smart cities. It's all integrated. And of course these graphene-based, see in some of the chemtrails they put graphene, and that's, and other things, like these as I was just saying, these nanotech, several different types of it. But my problem is the consent problem. We weren't consulted about this. We weren't asked. We're just used. And now they want to, take control of your health. I kind of say screw that. I love these invasive applications. See, blood glucose. That's an easy one because every cell tower, 2.45 gigahertz. Closer you live to a cell tower that runs at 2.45 gigahertz, which is what most of them run at, the higher your blood sugar apparently will be, according to a few studies. Yeah, wake and bake, Scotty. Get with the program here. Oh, we've been on for an hour already. Over an hour. I'll do a few more minutes and then we'll cut it off. Sure there are other people broadcasting. Right? Hook nose. So that's what I've been looking at recently. All that type of stuff there. Where is it? Yeah, this is a good one. This shows you they don't, even in here they avoid telling you, okay, that the body is the network. it's they try to keep it out of your purview. Dynamic channel allocation for interference mitigation and relay assisted wireless body networks. But this is again by the IEEE, I believe. And here's the relay nodes. Figure B, that's the virtual backbone. And it runs through you. They avoid telomeres. Yeah, I've shown that before. I may show it again. I do that. If it's of interest to me, yeah. Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you are. Well, no, we don't. That's what kind of bugs me about it. That's why I keep talking about it. It's yeah, happy Easter soon. It'll be a happy Good Friday today. Yeah, well, I'm looking. That's why I'm looking into it. What can we do about it? Well, first of all, you can get grounded. Okay, so get grounded. That will mitigate some of the effects of it on your body. Okay, I found being grounded helps with sleep, helps with physical ailments. Uh, I had my devices off. I'm in a heavy setting, so I took my devices off for a bath or in a shower today, and forgot to put them back on for a while. My teeth started moving. So there's something we can do. Stay grounded constantly. That mitigates some of the physical effects. I'm still looking into how to cut off the network. I would like to do that. I would like to have some type of way that I can have my MAC address unusable. I want an unusable MAC address, basically. That's what I want. Yeah, Tennessee is trying. Yeah. You have to understand you have to each person that sees the first time. Constant messaging. Yep. You have to keep, unfortunately, lather, rinse, repeat. That's the process of getting messages out. Even though I'm sitting here in an echo chamber, right? I'm talking to you guys. You guys are learning about it. We're communicating about it. And what that does is it gives us the language to talk about it. If we understand a thing, we can talk about it. If you just say, just say to somebody, they're using us as wireless networks. Somebody would go, bullshit. How? Do you know how? So we learn the language. I got all my granddaughters here this weekend. Nice. Yep. You're a good, big fan of being grounded? Yeah, have fun with those kids. That's awesome. Yeah, and stay grounded. That's the only thing I found so far that mitigates it. When the warm weather comes, I have some testing I can do with me in the ground. Couldn't even convince my best friend. Yep, that's often the way. I have a best friend that doesn't believe in chemtrails. I can show him the documents. I've tried to show him the documents. He won't look at them. So I can show him the legislation. But if somebody's unwilling to look at the information and just completely deny and continually deny what's going on, yeah, I get that off the hook. Have fun, all the festivities with families and friends. 8, didn't realize Max had a beer. Thanks, Musgrave. Good to see you. Yeah, we don't know how long we're going to keep it for. My spring grounding is coming soon. Now, apparently, a really good practice I heard of recently is go for a quick sprint, like a nice sprint, like you're being chased by a tiger. Then lie down on the ground and let all that grounding happen. That'll apparently release a whole bunch of endorphins and minerals and vitamins into your body. And you'll get a flood of rejuvenation from that, apparently. I'm going to try it. Yep, that's awesome. Yeah, get in that dirt. That microbiome is good for you, too. All those little critters that live in the dirt, get them under your nails and get them into you. They'll get in through your skin, the ones that need to. Feels great, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, the best thing to do, one of the best things to do, I can't say it's the best, I don't know yet. Again, I have testing to do. But getting into the forest around the fields of the trees, even without grounding, the fields of the trees are a great protection. Their electrical field really dampens the radiation, so that's a good thing too. Hopefully it's going to be warm soon around here. Right, make sure the grass isn't sprayed with pesticides. Yep, good stuff. Yeah, Sab was saying the other day that he noticed, he put together in his head that when he stopped working outside, his teeth started going all bad and wonky on him. So grounding and being in contact with the earth, well, constantly it would be a good idea, but we don't have that option anymore. We go into our houses. There are solutions, like you can get grounding mats and stuff like that to help with it. Yeah, it is the best. Yeah, I do it all the time. I even sleep grounded. I've got gave my wife one of these. Hers is prettier, but gave my wife one of these, and she's having great sleep. Oh, nice. Me too, Desert Rose. In the spring they come. There's a bunch of trees under my window. We get hundreds of them. Yeah, go play in the rain. That's a good way to ground. Well, that seems like a good spot for a smudge, and then we'll cut it off. Again, anybody wants to come up now and have a couple of minutes left? Got anything you want to talk about? Yeah, what you have to understand there off the hook, I'll show that image again and again until I come up with some type of a resolution or, you know, stumbling block or something. But right now I'm pretty focused on this W band, wide body area network, and how to get disconnected from it. I wonder if I could sue the government and have them take me off the list. Have my MAC address unusable. Wonder if litigation is the way to go. Yep, I have a few trees in my life too, unacceptable. I have a flock of birds too. I have a flock of sparrows. Oh, I focus on them until I get some control over them. I've already got some control over it off the hook. That's why I'm trying to show people this and show them the grounding devices that I'm using, because that's one way to stop some of the effects from happening. So we do have some we do have some control over it. The more we talk about a thing that's out of our control, the more people that know about it, the more it becomes in our control. Right? Hi, Peter. Good to see you. Oh, sorry to hear that, Peter. I knew her. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. Sending your grandmother some love and peace. And hoping her passage is smooth. Dying in your sleep is a nice way to go, Pete. She's lucky. Yeah. She's going home. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, copper bracelets, I use them with negative pole of battery. Oh, tonight we're just talking about the wide body area network. I talk about it a lot right now. It's one of my focuses. So no, that's a pretty decent way to go, right, Scotty? Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, Peter. I worked for your grandmother for a bit. Yeah, I grew a beard. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Not as long as your dad's though. I don't think I'll go that long. I don't think I don't think my wife will let me do that. All right, guys, that's all we've got for now. We'll be in class in an hour and a half. Hope you'll come by and check us out. Till then, keep your third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. I'll have to send your mother my condolences, Pete, and I'll talk to you later. There is no secret. We all have an end date. Yep. All right. Keep your third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. Until next time, bye bye. Love you all.